Are you looking for the best titanium cookware? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best cookware on the market before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Our Place Titanium Always Pan Pro. The original Always Pan is the top pick in our best ceramic cookware guide. With the Titanium Always Pan Pro, the DTC brand took inspiration from a lotus leaf, which has nanostructures that transform it into a water-repellent finish. The pan has a pattern pressed into its titanium surface that grants it hydrophobic and semi-nonstick properties. I found you really need to crank the heat before you add ingredients if you want to prevent sticking. Once I got the hang of it, the surface was effectively non-stick. I particularly appreciated the Pro when searing. It produces perfectly golden, crispy crusts that release effortlessly from the pan. This ability to smoothly go from, say, scrambled eggs to frying up a pork chop is largely due to the triply construction. Using 3 metals, aluminum, stainless steel, and titanium, creates a tough and heat-conductive piece of cookware. It heated evenly across the surface and produced level bakes and roasted edges. I will note that this pan is the heaviest I tested, which made it difficult to move around the kitchen. However, I found its weight a price I was willing to pay for its size. It holds a larger volume than others tested, and top-notch heat conductivity and retention. At number 2. Hestan NanoBond Titanium Stainless Steel Skillet Fry Pan. The detailed craftsmanship found on the Hestan NanoBond titanium skillet is functional and aesthetically pleasing, gently sloping sides, an angled handle, and a lustrous finish. During testing, these details made a difference, especially the ergonomic handle. The center divot and upward angle made it the easiest to grip and transport around the kitchen. It's tough as nails. The surface is ultra-durable and stood up to serious wear and tear. I'm talking heavy-duty, abrasive scrubbing, cutting directly on the pan's surface, and using metal utensils while cooking. Hestan's NanoBond titanium stainless steel cookware is made by bonding blended titanium and chromium-based alloy layers onto a stainless steel body. If this sounds indestructible, we can confirm that it nearly is. Not a scratch on it. It's not very non-stick. While the interior is shiny and smooth to the touch, it's not non-stick. I found this Hestan to be reminiscent of a traditional stainless steel skillet in that it consistently requires a high preheated surface or a hefty amount of fat to prevent sticking. Additionally, the NanoBond interior tends to retain a visual imprint of whatever food was last cooked on it. I noticed an almost rainbow-esque colored marking that I got rid of with a splash of vinegar after hand washing. Aesthetics aside, I was impressed by how well the thick base retained heat evenly across the pan's surface. There was no fear of hot spots, and cooking across the stovetop and oven was seamless. At number 3. Flavortown Laser Titanium 10-inch Fry Pan. At first glance, the Flavortown Laser Titanium Pan looks and feels like non-stick cookware. It functions just like one with a slick surface that easily releases food. Instead of ceramic or traditional non-stick coating, the Guy Fieri pan features titanium atop a hard anodized aluminum body. Just like with the Hestan and Always Pan, using a laser to bond titanium alloy onto the pan's surface allows the pan to tolerate higher temperatures and creates a more durable interior. It weighs less than the other pans I tried, and the handle was comfortable to hold. In terms of performance, the Flavortown pan slightly underperformed. The bottom of the food cooks more quickly than the interiors, a sign that the pan is prone to overheating and uneven heat distribution. There weren't burn spots, and after a few uses, I figured out that this pan works best over medium heat, even if the recipe calls for high. It's also extremely easy to clean. Whether you pop it in the dishwasher or run a sponge over its surface, food debris slides right off. For a fraction of the price of the others we tested, the Flavortown pan is more competent and cooks better than my traditional non-stick pans. At number 4. Viking PureGlide Pro 3-ply Frying Pan, 10-inch. Like other titanium pans on our list, the Viking PureGlide Pro is scratch-resistant, metal utensil-friendly, and ultra-durable. But reviewers really praise it for its non-stick qualities, with one noting that it can be cleaned with just a little bit of water and the wipe of a sponge. It's also compatible with all cooktops, including electric, gas, induction, halogen, and ceramic. PFAS-free interior that's naturally non-stick. Reviewers consistently report that everything from eggs to fish releases easily in this pan, with only a small amount of butter or oil added, and that veggies and meats can be beautifully seared on a medium heat setting. Petrucci got to witness this for herself at the Inspired Home Show, during an in-booth demo, when the presenter melted a piece of cheese in this pan just to let it effortlessly slide out afterwards. He even used a metal pizza cutter to slice a quesadilla right in the pan, showcasing the hardness of the surface, she says. It was cool to see a pan that actually combined slippery non-stick properties with chip-free durability. Keep in mind, unlike other pans on this list, the Viking PureGlide Pro pan is not dishwasher safe and should be hand-washed only. At number 5. T-fal Ultimate Hard Anodized Non-Stick Fry Pan Set. Made of hard anodized aluminum with a non-stick titanium interior that is 6 times more resistant than T-fal's standard non-stick coating, this set is a reliable go-to in the kitchen for easy, everyday meals. It comes with a 10-inch fry pan ideal for cooking eggs and a 12-inch fry pan for stir-frying vegetables or searing multiple pieces of meat. Unlike other pans in this list, the handle is made of silicone, so it won't get too hot while cooking. Central indicator that makes preheating easy. These pans feature the T-fal logo in the center of the cooking surface that slowly glows red as the pan begins to heat. Once the logo is solid red, the pan is properly preheated and you can begin cooking. This is great for achieving that perfect sear or over-easy egg. Traditional non-stick coating requires more care. Keep in mind, though, that unlike some of the other titanium pans on this list, this one features a traditional non-stick coating made with PTFE, though it's still free from PFOA and PFOS. This makes for especially easy food release, but it also requires a bit more care during use. These pans are not metal utensil safe, and they can only be heated up to 400 degrees. The brand recommends avoiding high heat during use and only heating the pans when food has been added first.